Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a couple things. I'm doing day one, finally, of the Scrap Squad 12 Days of Summer Scraplifts. And it's a scrap lift of this Sheena Rowlands page. And I'm gonna kind of cheat because I'm in a little bit of a hurry. I'm also doing day one of the mini load, the LOAD723. The prompt has to do with what you do to love yourself. And I have a picture of our neighborhood swimming pool because it represents that I get on my little rollator and crank myself over there and get in and exercise for an hour in the water at least 3 times a week. And to me, being in the water, there are lots of things. Scrapping could also be one of the things because it does help me deal with my anxiety and grief. And let's see, I guess I put something on here that had a smurf. So let me see if I can, well, I've already done my marks there. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I have this lying around in my Scrap Backwards kit, and I'm going to use it, but first I'm going to do some stamping underneath, because in Sheena's, she's got a couple different stamps and some other mixed media kind of running through, and she's got several different paper layers with the mixed media underneath that's peeking through. She spent a lot more time on hers than I'm going to end up spending on mine. So with those marks there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to get some matching distress oxides to go with the flowers. I think that is a close enough one. It's a color that I like anyway. And I also have a hickory smoke, which is a gray. Actually, let me get my speckled egg. It's a good blue. I'm gonna do the big circles in the speckled egg, and these are the ones that are going to kind of come out from under the triangle, or the whatever that is, the chevron, the giant chevron. I'll do that. And I don't have as many layers as she had, so I'm not gonna have as many of these sticking out. I'm also gonna do one over here by where the floral and photo cluster are. So those are the biggies. And then I've got this small stamp is to me looks like bubbles, and so I'm gonna do that up near the blue, and I'm also gonna do several kind of separately. And maybe I'll do one there, and I can put a sequin or something up there where that smurf is. Okay, I'm gonna put all this over to the side, bring my tweezers here in case I need them. Now I'm gonna just glue this on. Okay, so these didn't show over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and Well, you know what? All the big cluster is going to be there, but I kind of want, I'm going to try something here that I have done before, and it was moderately successful then, and I found a way to kind of get around it. But I'm going to put ink on only half of this stamp, and I'm going to put it like so. Okay, I got a little on the paper, and I'll find a flower or something, a leaf sprig or something to cover that, but I really wanted that there. I'm going to do something similar maybe over here and just have it going off the page. And I'm going to do another one down here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this right here. Okay, and that I think is enough. I wanted to pay homage to the stamping because I think it really elevates her page. Okay, I'm going to put this here. And now I'm just going to start layering florals from the Peaceful Heart. I've got a, what's it, little package of something that has tickets, I think. And I want a ticket. These orange tickets are just a little too bright for what I'm going for. I've got this green one. I'll put some flowers over it because the free drink may not be relevant in this case. And I'm going to title it with this that says love. And that's what the prompt is all about, and that's kind of what the page is all about. Let me look. I think there is something that I want to use right here. Let me put some I'm going to do it this way. Oh, actually, in the original, there were these large chevrons coming in this way, and then there were small ones coming in here. I thought instead of chevrons that I would use a rainbow that kind of looks like sort of rounded, and okay, and I think that color scheme kind of goes with that. So I'm going to cut a, I'm going to put this on this side actually, and I'm going to line it up with the dots on there, and then I'm going to get this and cut it straight there. Put that one back. And this is from, these rainbows are from Boho Sunshine, which is also part of my Scrap Backwards kit. Let me just put that there, and then I'm gonna layer a bunch of stuff on top of it, and you may not even be able to see it, but you and I will know that it's there. I'm going to look through here and see if I have any I've got some paint. These are like paint swatches, paint swaths. Let's say that fast a few times. And it's pink, but I'm going to go ahead and kind of layer it under there, and you can see things through it. And I'm going to do another one in this orange color, kind of right beside it, so hoping that when they overlap, they'll be similar to that orange or that peachy orangey kind of color. So this is an experiment. And let me put that up, and I will do this like so. It comes out perhaps a brighter orange than I had expected, but you know, what the hey. I like it, and I'm going to, if I put that there, the top will be up and then this will stick. Let's see if that works, because in actuality, if it were a real one, the top part of the clip would be up higher than the little metal handle. So we'll see. How that works. Okay, I did that because it's like I'm making note of what it is that brings me joy. And I have a this little title which says treat yourself, and I think I'm going to use that instead of the ticket. I'm going to put some foam underneath it over on the left side. See, I have no idea what I'm doing here. No planning on this at all. I'm actually trying to, I waited around this morning for an appointment that hasn't come to pass. And my son's back home, so with him back home, I can leave. And when the guy shows up to measure for the windows, I can, I'm gonna put this here. Now, I'm gonna go for the flowers. I like the idea of this one, and I need foam. I'm probably going to use the thick foam on all of these because I want lots of dimension. And put that there, and so. And I'm just kind of mixing in whatever colors those kind of came in the kit, and they're close enough in value or tone to the colors I've used here that I think it'll work. I've got this guy right there, and I'm layering them because that's part of the challenge, but that's also kind of my thing. I cut, the other day, I cut that white trim off, and I'm not doing it today. I may regret that, but we'll see. I like this as an underneath kind of layer, but I want to curl up the edges before putting it down. Okay, that curls up nicely. I have another one of these that I'd like to use. Nope, I'm going to leave that down. I don't want to use it up here because that's where you see the brush marks on the paint. So I'm going to put it here. Right there. And I have, okay, this pink floral, I'm going to curl and I'm going to layer it like so. And I have another one that's got kind of the orangey peachy color. It just blends perfectly with that. And this one I'm going to layer like that. I didn't curl that up much at all. I'm going to put it in that way. And then I will run some greenery off of here. A little green heart just kind of fell fell onto the layout, and I'm going to leave it there. Okay, that works. And then let me do another sprig kind of going up this direction with some foam behind it. And I'm not filling this in. I'm going to leave that white space. I did a challenge. It's a page that's on the Bramble Fox blog today, and I'll be posting it on Instagram and other places tomorrow. And the video comes out tomorrow. And the challenge was to leave at least 50% white space on your page. And it turns out I don't really want that. I do like the little green heart, but I don't really want it right there. I'm going to maybe put it right there. And I will put a tiny, I know I'm losing the plot here. Put that right there. Okay, so we're back to this. And I was going to do this kind of up that way. I'm still trying to cover that smudge, and this doesn't quite do it either. I have this piece has the purplish color, as does this one, and I don't think I'm going to use those. Let's see what else I have. I have another kind of dusky peach-ish color, and I can maybe do that with a little foam on it. Right there. And so you've got that layer. There are 3 different levels of layering going on there. And I like this maybe yet another layer that's kind of coming out here, or do I want it like so? I think I like that better. Although I could do this here. Let's do that. And I might layer those things. So right now, the best thing I can do for myself, the greatest love I can show for myself, is to take care of this old decrepit body as best I can. And right now, given the my physical circumstances, physical therapy for back and shoulder pain on Tuesday and Thursday, and the neighborhood pool all the other days. I really want to sneak that in right there, but I maybe would prefer it here. But I'm going to have to kind of get it way under there in order not to go off the page. So I kind of like that. I've got this gold flower, which I think I don't need to use. I have this outline flower, which is from a different collection, but I was thinking it might go. This pale pink one I love, and it could maybe get layered in under there. Let me curl it and put some glue on it. Tuck it way under there. And yet it's curled up. Okay, I'm thinking that's about the best I can do. I have this ticket, and I want the ticket to show, but I'm just gonna layer it under the photo with the bottom of it showing, that doesn't say, where you can't read the free drink. So I'm gonna put it right there, and then I'm gonna cut the drink part off. Actually, let me tear it. It'll look like a torn ticket, and then I'm going to layer the top of it on top of the bottom, and I'm going to put it at an odd angle. And then I'm going to add an enamel dot, kind of tucked in under here, and I will toss in another one. Whoops, what did I do with that? There we go. Kind of right there. And this tiny little gray blue one right there. And I'll do another yellow one up here, and a peachy one, and a little gray blue, and I'll do one, a grouping over here. I'll do the large gray blue, and the greenish, and a A little yellow. Okay, I think I'm done. I was gonna do overlapping hearts, but the two that I have here are what you would call accent colors. I'm gonna use them anyway, you know that? I'm gonna do something else. I'm going to staple them, which kind of, if I saw that on a layout, I would take it to mean, you know, permanently bound hearts. And that's some significance. Being in water, since John and I both loved it so much, is also, I think about John as I'm exercising in the pool and walking over there, because we did it hundreds and hundreds of times every summer for the 12 years we lived here. And I'm just gonna layer it right there on top of that leaf sprig. Let me get so that you can't see any of the white border. Okay, so that's definitely accent colors. Neither of those colors is anywhere. The blue is kind of in the pool color. So thank you, Sheena Rowlands, for a great inspiration. Thank you, Scrap Squad, for putting it out there. Thank you, Alice, and the entire Scrap Happy team who put together this little mini load. It lasts only a week instead of a month like other loads, and it's for members only kind of event. But I'm going to try to do it every day, and I'm going to try to catch up on the 12 days of summer Scraplifts at Scrap Squad while I'm at it. So thank you for watching. Bye.